Welcome to my YouTube channel Modi Mechanical Engineering Tutorials. So in this session I would like to explaining in details on MCQs on SHAPER, PLANER and slaughter machines. So this is our session number 3. So first of all, subscribe my channel for the special preparation for GAT, UPSC, GPSC and all the government examinations for mechanical engineering. So now we'll start with our question number 1. To reduce the total cutting time, the standard SHAPER is designed to complete written stroke. Option A slowly, option B faster, option C at moderate speed and option D none of the mentions. So basically this question is from a SHAPER machines. So basically to reduce the cutting time. So in case of the SHAPER machines, the forward stroke it will be only used to cut the materials. So that return stroke always act as a ideal stroke. So we need to faster to complete a return stroke. Then and then we will reducing the total cutting time. So to reduce the total cutting time, the standard SHAPER is designed to complete written stroke faster. So option B faster. So that will be a need to do a quick return mechanisms. So if you want to learn in detail for the quick return mechanism used into a SHAPER machine or slaughter machines, so you will find a link in my description box. Then next question. Quick return mechanism and reciprocating movements of the ram is obtained in which mechanism? Option A crank and slotted link mechanism, option B withward quick return mechanism, option C hydraulic SHAPER mechanism and option D all of the mentions. So basically in a return stroke of SHAPER or you can say slaughter machines, so that will be the ideal and that will be need to make a quick return mechanisms. So either you will use a crank and slotted link, withward quick return or hydraulic SHAPER. These all three A, B and C which is possible. So according to these questions the right answer is all of the mentions. So option D. So if you want to learn in details, so you will find a link in my description box. The next. In crank and slotted link mechanism, an electric motor, option A rotates at constant speed, option B rotates at variable speed, option C doesn't rotates and option D none of the mentions. So basically in crank and slotted link mechanism, an electric motor which will be rotates at constant speed. So you need to adjusting that block into a slotted link mechanism and you will adjusting the speed of the ram. So the basically in this question the answer is A rotates at constant speed. Then next. In SHAPER mechanism, nearer the slide block to the center, which type of movement, larger, smaller or can't say or can say none of the mentions into the stroke. So option A smaller, option B larger, option C can't say anything, option D none of the mentions. So in a SHAPER mechanism the nearer the slide block to the center. So basically that will be a smaller kind of stroke. So if you want to adjusting that stroke of a ram in case of the SHAPER machines, so you need to increasing that distance. So if it will be the nearer kind of distance, so that will be a smaller stroke. So the right answer is option A. The next. The ratchet wheel is fixed to the feed screw? Option A true, option B false. Yes, that will be the absolute right. The ratchet wheel is fixed to the feed screw. So the option A, that will be a right sentence. So basically ratchet mechanism, it will be used to controlling the reverse motion of that particular components. So only the one-way direction rotating. Then next, in SHAPER, cutting speed is expressed only in which stroke? Option A forward, option B return, option C A and B, and option D none of the mentions. So basically the cutting speed is expressed only into the forward stroke, because forward stroke is responsible to cut the materials. So the return stroke, or you can say backward stroke, it will be always becoming an ideal stroke. So there is no any kind of metal removal during the backward stroke. So in case of the SHAPER, cutting speed is expressed only into a forward stroke. The next question. The feed is always given at the which of the return stroke? Option A starting, option B and, option C both A and B, and option D none of the mentions. So basically the feed is always given at the end of the return stroke, because in the return stroke that will be the ideal stroke. So during the stroke that will be not possible, as well as the starting of the stroke it will be not possible. The next, feed is in direction to the axis of reciprocating of the arm per double stroke. Option A parallel, option B perpendicular, option C 45-degree inclined to the both the planes, and option D none of the mentions. So basically feed is in the direction perpendicular to the axis of the reciprocating of the arm per double stroke. So that will be the proper positioning for easily cutting of the materials in case of the SHAPER, planer and slaughter. So the option B perpendicular. The next, the depth of cut is the which distance between machine surface and non-machine surface of the workpiece? Option A parallel, option B perpendicular, option C 45-degree inclined to the both the planes, and option D none of the mentions. So this question is related with the depth of cut. So basically depth of cut is the perpendicular distance between the machine surface and non-machine surface. So the right answer is B, perpendicular. The next, depth of cut may be given by option A tool head slide, option B lifting the table, option C both A and B, and C none of the mentions. So in case of the SHAPER machines, generally depth of cut you may be given by tool head slides as well as lifting the table. So you can easily give a depth of cut for the cutting, or you can say making a flat surfaces. So the right answer is option C, both tool head slides as well as lifting the table. So generally that will be depends upon the which kind of surface is being producing by that particular machines and how the complexity of the job. So if you like this, then subscribe and share more the mechanical engineering tutorials. Thank you so much and keep watching.